Hello and welcome to the JediTools family. I'm excited for you and your upcoming piece you'll have. As well as that with your subscription, we're now a step closer to our goal of defeating spam calls for good and making it a thing of the past. In this video, I'm going to help you get your account ready to use, along with giving you a few tips and tricks as an example of the function of your new phone system. It's built and ready to function right away. You'll just need to choose your new phone number and update a few settings that I'm going to guide you through now. Let's get started. This initial account setup is a bit easier to do on a laptop, tablet, or computer versus a mobile phone. So if you have that option, let's start there, as we're covering the initial account setup using a computer and the web application. Use the web application as your master hub, and the mobile app for anything else, as it has a lot of function as well. We'll be covering using both here. Okay, now that's out of the way, we'll dive in. Okay, if you haven't already, let's get you signed in to the web application using the link we sent you, which is to app.jeditools.com. Sign in using the email for your account, and you can reset your password anytime by choosing the link under the password section that is displayed as Forgot Password. Once you've successfully signed in and entered the two-factor authentication code, you'll be directed to the home screen here. You'll see the main menu items on the left-hand side with sub-items shown within each section that contains various functions of our main software. To start, scroll to the bottom left-hand side of this main page and select the Settings option here. Now, I'll show you how to choose a new phone number. You'll see on the left-hand side again within the Settings page that there are menu options you can use and integrate with other platforms quickly. Here's where you'll start to see how much more than just a spam blocking app you're getting. It's a business-level software. Choose the option for phone numbers on the left underneath the section for business services. Once you're on this screen here, you'll select the Add Number button on the upper right, and with the drop-down menu, select Add Phone Number. Then you will see this pop-up that lets you choose your country and number, defaulting to the US. With international locations to the USA, you will need to perform an address verification to use the numbers you will see in the pop-up. You can further select your number using this filter button here. Now you can select among options to see availabilities for local or toll-free numbers, as well as to choose specific number digits and where they are located within your new phone number. Once you're ready to see the numbers, select Apply, and the page refreshes with the available numbers. You can repeat and refine this process until you find your perfect number. Once you're ready, you'll select the number with the selection dot to the left of the number you'd like. Then you'll click the Proceed to Buy button on the lower right side of this pop-up. For your first purchase of a phone number, we use Persona ID verification system for validating authentic accounts and to prevent spammers from using our platform to spam others. It's a quick and immediate process we have integrated, as you will see, that uses your picture from an approved ID type and then uses the camera of your laptop or tablet, and can even be set to remote use the camera of your phone to validate your account. Once this process shows as successful, your new phone number will be activated immediately and is ready for use. Now we'll go into your account specifics for how you'll handle the calls under the My Staff section near the top of the Settings menu categories. You are your staff in this case, so select your account that is displayed here by selecting the pencil icon to edit the account. Here, you'll update information about yourself and your preferences. Select the call and voicemail settings here. In this case, you do not need to select your new phone number as the inbound number on that top menu item here. Due to that, now inbound calls will be routed through our spam detection and call routing system, and then real calls directly routed to you and your mobile app. Which brings me to the point of having all the check marks for the forward calls to sections selected for mobile app, for a mobile style account. However, as you see, you can choose to have these calls delivered to your web application or a desk phone. To screen all your current phone numbers calls, the calls will be forwarded to your new JediTools phone number. Also, don't worry about the voicemail settings here, as we've built that into our phone system processes as well, which I'll show here in a minute. However, in this editing section is where you can set your schedule for taking calls and configure your calendar settings, as well as to control any notifications and how you'll receive them. Make sure you click the Save button within the Call and Voicemail section after changes to the 3 call types to your preferred method. For most, it will be mobile app, but definitely not to your original number. Okay, we're almost there. Click the Go Back button here and then click the Automation section here. Now, you'll start with the light screen workflow, as it's really enough of a screening method for most. But should you really need the extra force field around your phone, select the medium screening. Click the light screening name on this list here, and you'll be greeted with this workflow page. Now, at the very top, you'll see the trigger button. Let's click that, and you'll see it's pre-built, and you only have to select your JediTools phone number you just purchased. Select this new number within the box, beside filters, and in phone number section here. Now click the Save Trigger button here. You can decrease or increase the image display of your workflow over here using the plus or minus buttons if needed. As you can see, your calls will be split in this route, with friends, family, and known contacts immediately being transferred to you, while all others go through processing on this side to the right. For now, let's update the steps to transfer the calls to you and assign that number to do so. Click the Transfer Call to Me button, and then select yourself in the drop-down here. This selection will also show your calling preference, which should mostly be mobile app, unless you selected to get your calls on the web application or a desk phone. Once you are selected, click the X button beside the phone number input option, and then click the Save Action button here. There are 2 other places to do the same thing, of updating the call being transferred to you, which is right here, and finally here. Once those are updated as well, click this Publish toggle here, and then finally click Save. Now we're ready to add your main family, friends, and known contacts now if you like, or you can do it anytime as well. Let's at least show you how this works. Click the Back to Workflows button here, which will bring you back to this page, but now showing Publish is in green and live. Click the Contacts section on the left navigation side here. Note that you can add contacts one at a time, and even import a CSV file if you have one ready. Just follow the template design we give, and it's very easy. When adding your contacts, add any information you'd like about them, such as email, phone number, address, and more, as this is a professional CRM with likely more function than you'll use on a personal level. But you'll find it enjoyable how much you can do, such as keeping notes, scheduling appointments, assigning tasks for a contact, and so much more, as you'll see here. Make sure for your known list of contacts, however, that you have assigned either a family, friends, or known contact tag to make their calls to you connect directly without going through the processing we just set up in the previous steps in updating your number to the workflow and setting you as the person the calls will be transferred to. Okay? Well, now the last step in the process is to forward your existing phone number to your new JediTools number, which is now ready to take calls, block the spam and sales, and route the real calls to you. With most carriers and phone types, you can forward your number either through a forwarding setting on your phone directly or by choosing the format of dialing *72 and then the 10-digit JediTools number you just purchased, and then hit call. You will hear a confirmation of the calls being forwarded, and then it will hang up. To turn off call forwarding, dial *73 and then call. You'll hear a brief beeping as a confirmation, and then the call will hang up. Once you've forwarded your existing calls to your new JediTools phone number, you're live. Make sure to download the mobile app, sign in there, and have someone call your existing number and give it a test. You can always make adjustments to the calling workflow or make new calling workflows to see what all you can do. Have a holiday workflow ready to activate at the switch of draft to publish and put the other to draft to use only one calling workflow. Get more numbers and duplicate the workflows to work with extra numbers and infinitely choose how you want your calls routed and directed. Now's a great time as well to show you the famous blue message button in the top right navigation. That's your 24/7 guided tutorial on everything JediTools. It's complete, and you'll surely love it. Well, you're complete to getting your new JediTools phone system activated and live, as well as giving you a short overview of the software. We know you'll greatly enjoy the peace benefits of being spam-free, all the while having more tools in a calling application than most. Cruise around the software, both on the web application for tablets, laptops, and computers, and see all the power we gave you on the mobile app, which we cover in more detail on another video we sent you the link for as well. Use the tutorials to learn everything we can do for your software system, and we thank you greatly again for the business and forward progress to stop spam calls for everyone. If they change their methods, we'll adapt our algorithms as well, and always keeping you spam free forever.